everybody, Blugoblin here on behalf of Dark Avenger Inc. And on this video I am here to review Ultimate Comics X-Men issue number 32. This is part 4 of World War X. Yeah, I gotta say, storytelling wise, this issue actually was pretty good. Action wise, not so much. The action in here, now that I think about it, it was actually good there too, but this issue, this whole story is still kind of bothering me, you know, with Marvel's like almost nonsensical decision to completely villainize Jean Grey in the Ultimate Universe. And the thing that bothers me the most about it is that, you know, it just seemingly just came out of nowhere when it first happened. You know, it's just, wow. Why, Marvel? Why are you doing this? It's like you just had all your writers go to a board meeting and you were like, let's turn Jean Grey into a villain. Okay. I mean, that's literally how I feel about this. Maybe she's, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fanboys and fangirls out there who's saying, well, she's probably under mind control by the real mastermind at TN. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Either way, I don't like that she has become full psycho, insane, crazy, nutso girl in here, and it's really, really well played out in this particular issue. But the thing about Jean is that her lie, you know, her villainy is starting to get a little more exposed. Some individuals from TN learn that Jean has gone insane and she's got this like lust for power, you know, and everything. And some of her followers are starting to learn the truth about her and everything. There's a really good scene with Storm and Firebird in here. Very, very incredible stuff. I loved it. The stuff with Kitty Pryde and everything, she's still coming off sort of pacifistic and everything, and I can understand that. The mutants are still looking to her as a leader, as a guider, and everything like that, and they're sticking true to that, and that's okay. But there's some Kitty has developed some planning, and I'm not going to go into detail about it, but her and Colossus have come up with a plan to deal with Jean in their own way, and something could be going down in the next issue just based off that particular plot point alone. We also get to see a debut of a familiar face from the 616 universe in the Ultimate Universe. We get to see the first appearance of Ultimate Pixie. I'm pretty sure this is her first appearance in the Ultimate Universe. And I gotta say, Megan looks different, as can be expected sometimes with Ultimate Marvel characters. Sometimes in the Ultimate Universe, looks can be tweaked and powers can also be tweaked. Such as her power, her teleportation power. You know, Kitty asks how she does it, and there's a little reference to her magic words from the 616 Pixie. This Pixie teleports by use of pixie dust. Her body conjures up this mystical pixie dust, and Kitty actually asks her, so you're telling me you get high? You need to get high to teleport? And I guess Megan's basically saying, for lack of a better term, yeah, kind of. Which is kind of funny. But she seems well in control of her powers. I like Ultimate Pixie's look. I'll try and remember to put a picture of Ultimate Pixie up here sometime during the video. But yeah, Ultimate Pixie, I don't mind her look, and this is her first appearance. I'd like to see what Marvel's got in store for us when it comes to her. Like I said, Jean's psycho behavior is starting to get more and more exposed. And do not be fooled by the cover. Do not be fooled by this cover. This does not happen. But what we get in this issue is a whole bunch of psycho and a big dun 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 kind of cliffhanger. This was a solid read. This was much better than the previous 2 issues were. This one didn't upset me as much as the last 2 issues did. I'm still not a fan of Marvel turning Jean Grey into a villain in this series. The artwork, though, the interior artwork in here was gorgeous. Very, very nicely done. Brian Wood is still doing his best with the writing. I would be guessing if he was writing this, if he was told possibly to write this story like this. Because if I were writing an X-Men story and somebody said, hey, we want you to turn Jean Grey into a villain, I wouldn't be fond of it, but I'd probably do it anyway to get a paycheck. This issue, for the most part, was really good. It was really heavy on the drama, really heavy on the storytelling. There were some good one-liners in here. The action was pretty good for what we got. I give this 3.5 stars out of 5. It wasn't perfect, but then again, it wasn't god-awful. Still not a fan of everything Marvel's doing with this series, but this issue was good enough to keep my interest. I am looking forward to the conclusion. I'm expecting this story to conclude with a colossal bang. Nothing more, nothing less. It better. The way this story has been going so far, it's been going on slopes like this. It needs to end, and it needs to end epically. Otherwise, I'll look at this story as a big disappointment. But there's my review of this comic, Ultimate Comics X-Men number 32. Please subscribe to Dark Avenger Inc. Hey, give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought. Post your comments. Post your opinions. Let me know what you thought of this book. Let me know what you think of this series. Tell me anything you want about this particular book or this particular series. I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. From anybody who's watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget my 2 channels, Blugoblin 01, Blugoblin X. And my girlfriend and I started a third channel started a channel together, Arkham Asylum Studio. Go check that out. I'll put a link to that in the description. Please subscribe to that channel. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Don't forget about everybody here on INCPlus. Mount Vernon Kid, my bro, Mark and Chloe, Fast Stack Comics, J. Al Ghul, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.